I don't have my hands on the new Apple devices yet, but these are what I think are the most important camera updates coming to the iPhone 16 lineup this year. The flashiest and truly best feature is the new dedicated camera button that Apple is calling Camera Control. It's flush to the surface of all of the new iPhone 16 devices, and it can launch the camera with a click. Then it acts as a shutter button when you press it, a way to start recording video when you press and hold it, or a way to adjust the camera's zoom controls when you slide your finger on it. A lighter double tap will open a deep settings menu for adjusting aperture and exposure, and because it's equipped with haptics, there will be physical feedback to match all of these pushes and slides. Apple is also claiming that later this year, Camera Control will be updated to allow for some sort of half push that can lock focus and exposure on a subject, which that is exactly what I'm looking for. And before all of the folks out there jump to the comments to tell all iOS users that this has existed on Android before, I'll say it for you. This has existed on Android before, most notably in the Sony Xperia line, but I welcome it to all devices. So hell yeah, Apple, let's go. And the other feature that will be coming to this camera control button will be a sort of Google Lens feature. Apple's calling this visual intelligence. With a click and hold of the camera control button, visual intelligence opens and allows you to take a photo of something you want to know more about. Apple claims it can provide information about store hours, animals, products, even be able to add events to your calendar. It's Google Lens, but done by Apple. And the company claims that it uses a combination of on-device intelligence and Apple services that will never store your images. The other thing coming to the entire lineup are upgraded photographic styles, which are basically just filters that Apple claims aren't just filters because they are more fine-tuned to only affect certain colors. Photographic styles originally launched in 2021 with the launch of the iPhone 13. I don't know many folks that use them, but maybe now they might, that they're more fine-tuned. What's new this year is that users now can further dial in tone and color with this control pad. And new to the 16 and 16 Plus is the wide-angle lens from last year's Pro models. It's 12 megapixels, f2.2, and it has autofocus, which enables macro photography. The 16 and 16 Plus are also getting a stacked camera array that enables you to take spatial videos and photos for use with Apple Vision Pro. Otherwise, as usual, the bigger spec bumps are coming to the Pro models. And what's most exciting about the Pro models this year is that both the Max and just the standard Pro have the same camera system. And as someone with small hands and small pockets, I will gladly give up a little battery life in order to have a smaller device. And while the 16 Pro is now 6.3 inches, which is larger than the 15 Pro at 6.1 inches, anything is better than having to use the 16 Pro Max at 6.9 inches in order to get Apple's best camera system. Spec-wise, we're getting a new 48 megapixel ultra-wide camera, a new 48 megapixel main camera that has a second generation quad pixel sensor that can read out 2 times faster, but the same 5 times telephoto that was only in the 15 Pro Max last year. And with all of that, you can now film in 4K at 120 frames per second in log, but you'll still need an external drive to do that. Apple has also added the ability to adjust the playback speed after capture in the Photo app. And for my friends who have been on iOS 18 all summer, how are you feeling about the redesigned Photos app? Because personally, it feels very cluttered to me, and I know I just need to get in there and customize it more, but I don't know, man, there's just so many boxes. In the last update coming to the Pro model's camera system are 4 new microphones. They can capture spatial audio for use with AirPods, Apple Vision Pro, or surround sound systems. There's also new software features that allow you to adjust audio based on different effects that you might want. And there was a pretty compelling pre-recorded demo of this in the keynote.
Audio Mix uses machine learning to identify and separate background elements from speech and lets you choose from 3 voice options. The in-frame mix isolates the voice of the person on camera so you don't lose that perfect take.
No, it's your grandma's bunk cake.
Yeah, okay, that's very funny, all right?
Studio Mix gives the effect of a recording in a professional studio, complete with sound dampening walls, effectively eliminating reverb.
No, it's your grandma's bunk cakes.
Times 2.
Yeah, okay, that's very funny, all right?
Enjoy.
And Cinematic Mix handles voices like in movies, with the vocal track positioned in the front.
Is that what I think it is?
No, it's your grandma's bunk cake.
And environmental noises in the surround.
All right.
That sounds like a mic test to me. And when I get my hands on these devices, I will be taking over 999 photos with them, doing a mic test, of course, and putting through all the paces, much like I did with the Pixel 9 Pro, which I'll link that video down below if you haven't seen that yet. My overall thoughts is that photographic styles will continue to be a gimmick. I love more buttons and ports on everything, please, always and forever. And that faster readout speed on the main lens on the Pro models. I'm excited for that because when you shoot at 48 megapixel raw photo on the 15 Pros, it takes a while to process. So if they could speed that up, that'd be clutch. Anyway, I'm Becca. Thank you so much for joining me. If you like this, please subscribe and I'll see you in the next one. All right.